Hey guys, how are you people doing? I hope you are having a good time at home. Let's start with our lesson for today. Today we are doing Unit 8, that is plants and animals. We are talking about plants today. Okay? We'll discuss animals in the next class. Today we are just talking about plants. Let's do our lesson number 17, which is plants around us. If you look outside or even in the lawn of your house, you will get to see so many plants. Remember, we have so many plants in the garden of our school and in the backyard and in the front yard too. So let's start. Do you have a garden at home or in your school? Yes, we do have a garden at school. Remember, in the backyard? In a city, many people do not have enough space for a garden, so they grow plants inside the house. In cities, people usually have small houses. Although we are having big houses, that's another thing. But some people do have small houses. They don't have lawns, they don't have gardens. So what they do, even they love greenery, even they love plants. So what they do, they have potted plants at their places. In cities and towns, there are parks. We have parks and we love to go there. These are for everyone to enjoy. There are also trees along the side of the main roads. For example, if we go out on the street, don't go out these days, but usually when we go out on the roadside, we get to see these trees along the road. Plants are beautiful to look at. We know they are. And they not only provide us food, they provide us shelter, they provide us oxygen that we breathe in, and they are useful. Yes, plants are indeed useful. They are useful in so many ways. Plants keep the air clean. You know how? They take the carbon dioxide from the air and gives out oxygen. Oxygen is being used by us, and we people are producing too much of carbon dioxide. That's the reason that we have smog last days. Now the plants should be there to keep the air clean. Some plants have pleasant smell, like plants, the flower. They are also plants, so they have a really good smell. We give flower as gratitude to some people. So these plants have a good smell. We can eat some plants too. You must be wondering, really, are we something that eat plants? Yes, sweetheart, we are. We can eat plants like spinach. Spinach is a plant. For example, it's a small plant. We can eat cabbage. That's a plant too. We can eat lettuce. That's a plant too. Some things that plants provide. They provide home for birds and animals. You know what plant provide us to the humans? They provide us with the wood. That wood we used to build houses. Remember, we did it in our unit buildings. We did that. We use wood to build our houses as well. We have so many things in our house that are made out of wood. Then the second thing, they provide us with shade. And you know how this shade happens? Like, for example, when we are tired, it's hot summer or it's raining, we go and stand under the tree if we don't have umbrella. So it provides us shade. And it is a house for so many animals too. It provides us nuts and fruits, right? The plants are giving us nuts and fruits. They provide us medicines. Yes, we dear, medicines do come from some plants. There are some herbs that the chemist or the people who are making the medicine, they took them off and then they crush it, they mix it with some chemicals, and over there they made a medicine from there. Perfumes. As we love to smell flowers, we can make the perfumes out of them as well. And furniture, as I told you, that furniture is also a part of your house, and the plants are giving us wood from where we are making furniture. Okay, In which ways are plants useful for us? Now we have to discuss how plants are useful. They provide us food, they provide us shelter, so they provide us so many things. How are plants useful for animals? They were useful for us because they are providing us so many things if you look over here. Now, how in the world are they useful for animals? Because some animals live in them, some get food from them. So they provide food and shelter for animals. Shelter mean a place to hide in, a place to live in. Okay, name some things that can be made from plants. We can make medicines from plants like we just discussed. We can make furniture from plants. We can make buildings from where the wood is being in which the wood is being used. What else? Think of some other things that we can make from the plants. Now let's move on to page number 50. There's an exercise over here that we need to do. Now look at these flower pictures. There are some names over here, and we need to put these names in these boxes. We need to tell which plant are they. Okay, let's read. How many of these flowers can you name? We have seen the flowers, but do we know the name? They are rose, they are carnations, they are lotus, they are pansy, they are marigold, they are jasmine, they are poppy, and they are daisy. Now look over here. This flower is loud and clearly a rose. So let's write rose over here. R-O-S-E, rose. Now look over here, these pretty flowers, the red and pretty flowers. They are the carnations. Carnation. If you don't know the spellings, you can look upward. Now look at this flower. It's a pretty flower with a butterfly like texture. Look, doesn't it look like a butterfly over here? So they are the pansy plant flowers. Pansy. Oh wow, I love these flowers. They smell so good. And they are the national flower of our country, Pakistan. So the name of this flower is, yes, you got it, jasmine. Jasmine. Look over here. Yellow. They just look like gold. So what should be their name? Yeah, it's marigold. So it's Marigold. Now look at this plant, this flower. It's so pretty. You know what? This is called daisy. Daisy. You must be wondering why I'm starting the names with the capitals, because you remember proper nouns, they are the names, so it should be with capitals. Now look at this flower. This is so pretty, and we call it poppy. And the last but not the least over here is, this is the flower that grows inside the muddy water, and it's the flower called lotus. Okay, now the part B, it says name 5 plants that we can eat. As I told you that we can eat plants. What did I say? I said that we can eat spinach. That's a plant. What what else we can eat? Cabbage. What else I told you? Lettuce. And do you know the cauliflower is also a plant that we are eating? And potato is also a plant. I did three for you. You can do the rest. I told you two already, but you can think of some more and make a list. And that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye.